Because one of my goals for 2020 is to be in HISD teaching and speaking, just like I'm doing here. So this is the last part to where it comes about what we're doing here. So, I can't see. I'm trying to go to present.
You were there.
Alright, so this is the last part to setting goals in 2020. So, if you think about it, everybody's goals that they have, they kind of go in a certain category. They all line up in a certain category. And I've been working with this age group, y'all age group, for a little while, so I kind of know what categories y'all put it in. So we got school, huh?
I think mine's personal.
Personal? Okay. So we got personal life, school, spiritual, financial, entrepreneurship. Some of y'all want to, make money, have a job, whatever the case may be. Key relationships, and physical health. So what I want you to do from your vision board, I want you to start categorizing each goal that you have and putting it into a category. So for yours, of course, GPA, that will go under school. Job, that will go either under financial or entrepreneurship, depending on what type of job you get. For yours, you have, what's some of the ones that you have?
Happy life.
Happy life, so what would that go under?
I guess between personal life and spiritual.
Yeah, that could be one of the others. What's another one?
Wait, happy life, physical health. Wait.
No, I meant like genuine happiness.
Oh, happiness.
So yeah, that would be
Yeah,
under spiritual or personal life. What about yours? What's some of the goals that you had at home that you did yours on?
Like all the stuff I put on there?
Yeah, just name a few.
Just yeah.
Because we want to categorize them and put them into a certain category.
Have faith,
Faith.
confidence.
So faith, what would that go under? Well, faith in what? I asked you that.
Just like in myself.
Faith in yourself. So what would that go under?
Personal life.
Personal life. What's another one?
Confidence.
Confidence. What would that go under?
Personal life.
Yep. One more.
School.
School. Obviously that was on school. What about you, Elijah? What's some of the goals you have?
I had getting them 3 cars. That's for sure.
3 cars. Okay. So what would that be categorized under?
Financial.
Financial. Okay. What's another one?
I had peace, love, unity. It was, you can say it could be spiritual,
Okay.
relationships. You can tie those in together actually with that one thing.
Okay.
And personal life.
That's Ethan. I'm gonna call on you. So out of the goals that you have over there, how would you categorize them? What would you put each goal into that you have up here? Name one of your goals. Getting rich. Okay, so what would that be? What would that fit under? Financial. Give me another one.
Take on things.
Huh?
Like taking on things in school.
School? Okay, so we'll go into school. Alright? So, the reason why I'm doing that is because you want to break down your goals into different life areas. I like to call them life areas. And when you do that, you get to be able to identify them and split them up so it won't be all crumbled together. Because if you put this on your wall, this will be great. But sometimes this can get overwhelming. You're just seeing all this every day, it can get overwhelming. But if you just say, all right, I'm going to focus on this will be with personal life, right? And then this iPhone, I don't know what iPhone would be. The GPA will be school, so you'll be able to categorize it into each one. So what I want y'all to do is I want you to pick 3 of these and erase all the rest of them. You can pick any 3 because we already categorized your goal underneath them. So now we want to only pick 3 of them to focus on for this year. So it can be school, key relationships and physical health. It can be entrepreneurship, personal life, spiritual. It can be whatever 3 you want. I just want you to pick 3.
What do you mean by physical health?
Physical health, like being in shape, working out.
I got mine.
What's your 3?
Let's say 1, personal life,
Okay.
school, and physical health.
Okay, so those are your 3. So remember that. What about you, Andy?
School, personal life, and spiritual.
Okay. What about you?
Key relationships. Personal life. School.
Okay. What about you?
School, personal life, and financial.
Ethan, what about you? What's 3 that you would pick? 3 life areas.
Key relationship.
Okay. And one more.
Spiritual.
Gotcha. Marcus, I'm gonna have you pick 3 from goals that you set for yourself this year. How would you categorize those? Or which ones would you pick? Just 3.
Physical health, key relationships, and financial.
And I have been seeing you on the gram, leaving Lifetime
LA.
LA Fitness. All right. So after you pick those 3, the reason why you want 3 and not all 7, like I said, because it can get overwhelming. Because some of y'all have 2 goals here, 1 goal here, 5 goals there, so on and so forth. So if you can pick 3, it kind of slims it down a little bit so you can have a better focus. After you pick 3, next thing I want you to do is for every life area, set 3 goals you want to accomplish. So do the scenario. So I picked school. That's the one life area that I'm going to focus on for 2020. So I picked school, and I made 3 goals that I wanted to accomplish for that actual life area. You see what I'm saying? So for your goal, Angie, what was one of your goals?
Genuine happiness.
Genuine happiness. So your life area will be personal life, right? And then the goal is genuine happiness. So what is it physically that you want to do to make sure you have genuine happiness? Like, what will be a goal for you?
Remove all the negativity out of my life.
Okay, remove all negativity. That's one. That's a goal. Okay.
Staying positive every day.
So that'll be a second one. One more.
And then, okay, so like doing good in school like makes me happy. So I don't know how to put that into words for that.
You can say something about having success.
Yeah.
Having some type of success. So having some type of success can be your 3rd goal. Y'all kind of seeing how I'm breaking this down? So I went from your actual life area that you want to focus on, and we're making a goal for each one. So I'm going to do one for you. I want you to pick a life area that from your goals that you have. Out of the 3 that you just told me, the 3 life areas, I want you to pick one.
First one.
What was your first one? I'm talking about that, you know, the life areas that you told me from this page?
Oh, I thought you was talking about like down there.
Mm-mm. I want you to pick one out of
Relationship.
Key relationships. All right. So we go to this page. That's your key relationship. So I want you to make 3 goals on those key relationships. What's your first goal on having key relationships?
I gotta think about it. Building trust.
Huh?
Building trust.
Building trust. Okay. That's one thing.
Like with people, like.
That's good. No, that's good. That's a goal. So that's one goal as far as key relationships. So what's
then I'm
another
gonna have
goal?
like healthy relationships with people. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I want to just have positive, healthy relationships. I don't know how to explain it.
And some of you may not be able to get 3. I just wanted to push you guys so you can get 3 goals out, because this tells you, okay, this is my focus for 2020. Let's just say the month of February is the love month, so I want to work on key relationships. So my first one, I'm going to work on trusting people. That's going to be a goal. Another goal for February could be something else. You know, loving on people more. That can be one.
Oh yeah.
Not showing negativity. All that stuff. So y'all see how I'm breaking it down?
Yeah.
What does this remind you of that I did a little bit earlier? The making the plan thing.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Like the cereal.
It's a little agitating, but you breaking it down as much as possible, right? And then from here, we go on to action items. So I'm breaking it down more and more so you can know exactly what you need to do next. So make 5 action items for the goals that you set. Y'all with me?
Stay for tutorials.
Yeah. So for this example, like I said, my life area was school. And then I had 3 goals. And I said, all right, I'm going to focus on the first one. I want to work on the first one. So my goal is to make all A's, these are the action items that I need to take in order to make all A's. So the first thing is look for the grades that needs the most improvement. And as you go through each of these things, set specific time limits to study on subject, cut out distractions. Could you picture yourself doing these things as I said it?
Yeah.
Instead
Putting
of,
my phone up.
huh?
Putting my phone up,
Put your phone up.
which also ties into the time management one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, manage my time.
Mm-hmm. So you see how I broke the goal down all the way. If I just said I want to do better in school, that doesn't explain anything.
This goes into the part where you're talking about the scenario, like what you need to do to, yeah.
Exactly. So I'm breaking it down as much as I can so I can know exactly what I need to do. Because if you just say, like I said, if you say, I want to do better in school, what does that look like? What are you visualizing? I mean, there's a lot of things that you can
Yeah.
visualize. But if you start to break it down, say, all right, I want to do better in school. All right. One of my goals to do better in school is I want to make all A's. How can I make all A's? All right. I can look for grades that I need to improve in the most. I can set specific time limits on how long I need to study. I can cut out different distractions. Now, the most important thing that you want to do, this is a tip. The first two action items that you put should be what you do immediately. Because most people,
This is good.
because most people, they say they break all this down, but they don't know what's the next step for them to do.
This is like doing this is just getting you like a step closer to accomplishing your goal.
Exactly. I think I have one more slide. Yeah. So this is just all of it in one thing. So, like I told you, I wanted to talk about how to make your vision real. How do you take it from being in your mind, because that's where the vision starts, to putting it on paper, which we just did, to making it real, to you're actually seeing it happen in your life. So, starting with the life area, school. Now the goal, what is it that you want to accomplish in school? I want to make all A's. How do I make all A's? I got to do certain action items each time. And you can do this for a certain length of time. You say, all right, for the next 3 months, I'm going to focus solely on making all A's, right? And even if by the end of the 3rd month you don't make it all A's, you at least made improvements. That way the second 3 months you can say, let's go back to the drawing board. Personal life. What's one of the goals I have for my personal life? What's one of the goals y'all have for your personal life?
I feel like I said mine too many times already.
You fine.
Like,
If you really want to see how to break it down, I'm here. That's why I'm here to help.
okay. My biggest goal is genuine happiness. That's my biggest goal.
All right, so let's break it down. I want you to tell me what you're gonna do. So it's your life area. Think of genuine happiness right here. I want you to make 3 goals that you want to accomplish. That's going to get you closer to genuine happiness.
I said cut out negativity.
Okay. Now you got to remember what you're saying.
Yeah.
I wish somebody could write it down, but cut out negativity. That's the first one.
And then, what was the second? What was it? I remember one of them was like about success. You know, because
Yeah.
I said doing good in school makes me happy.
Okay.
So that was one.
So achieving. What can be one for that? She said doing well in school makes her happy. How can we make that to genuine happiness? How can we make that a goal? I've thought of I feel like when you accomplish small goals, it makes you happy to get to the bigger goal. So
But what,
Yeah.
like, what exactly in school is gonna make you genuinely happy?
Like I like passing and getting good grades on things that I thought I was going to fail make me happy.
So what about this? Passing all my tests. That can be one that brings you genuine happiness. That's a goal. So the first one was what?
Cutting out negativity,
The second one?
passing tests,
Okay, what's the third one? Let's think of a third one.
making people happy, making me happy.
Okay. Showing love to others so you
Yeah.
can receive
Like
love.
at school, like I tell like some random guy, like, oh, I like your hair, or like you look pretty today. You know, I always compliment somebody because it gives me like good vibes. Whatever.
So show love to, let's just say, show love to more people. All right, so first goal is what?
Cutting out negativity,
What's the second goal?
passing all my tests,
Okay.
and showing love to more people.
All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to break down your goal.
Okay,
The first goal you had was what?
cutting out negativity.
All right, so what are the action items, the action steps that you need to do to cut out the negativity? What's the first thing you need to do?
Okay, so you said to start with the like ones I can do immediately,
Yeah,
right?
the first two,
Okay,
you want those
so,
to be what you can do immediately.
look for like the toxic signs in like my friends or whatever.
Okay.
That's good.
So become aware of your friends'
Yeah.
toxicity. Is that a word?
Yes, it is a word.
Damn.
Okay.
All right, number 2.
After that, after I find out the signs, whatever, I slowly distance myself. So
Okay.
I wouldn't be like, I don't want to be your friend anymore. You know, it's kind of.
Okay. So slowly distance yourself. That's another action item.
And
What's the
then.
third one? This can be a little bit more time length that's in between of now and then.
Make new friends with positivity.
Okay. So make new friends, and then you'll just continue to do that on and on. I'm gonna do one more. I want somebody else to tell me their goals, and then I'm gonna show you how to wrap it all up into vision. So let's do yours, Elijah. I want you to pick one of your life area focuses.
Mine was personal life.
Personal life. All right. So we're gonna focus on that. What's give me 3 goals that you want to accomplish in your personal life that you had on your vision board, or just 3 that you can think of.
One is just actually smile.
To smile? Okay, so smile more. All right. Next one is what?
I say make people happy.
Make people happier. That can be the second one. What about the third one?
Bye, Trey.
I see.
People.
Bye.
Bye, Tony.
So just leave an impact in people's life.
Okay. Even impact on people's lives. What was the first one you said?
Smile.
Smile more. All right. So now we're gonna break down. What are some ways that you can start making yourself smile more? What's the first action that you're gonna take to make yourself smile more?
So for one, I'm just only probably communicating with the people that's close to me.
Okay. How would that make you smile more?
Helps get rid of a lot of stress.
Okay, so actually communicating some things that you may be bottling up, possibly. So that can be the first action item.
Can I have an input?
Yeah.
Compliment yourself every day. With the like you be like one day, oh okay, I have pretty eyelashes, and then the next day something different. Never repeat the same thing.
That can be another action item. So what's the third one?
For me, I listen to music.
Listen to music. Okay, that'll help you smile more. Alright, so once you do that, say for instance you all take time, put this on your vision board and break it down this way. As I was reading off of these action items and as I was telling you these action items, what did you start to picture yourself doing?
Taking the action.
Taking the actions, right?
When I said like the first one, the signs of like toxic friends.
You start thinking of some of the
people
toxic.
came to my mind, yeah.
Yep. So, how does that why is that so important to break it down? It's also important to break down those action items because, like you said, you see it, you visualize it, and that makes it a lot easier for you to do it.
I feel like not like if you don't break it down, you're never going to be like, okay, it's a goal, it's there. You're never like breaking it down. You're actually going to do it. You know?
Exactly.
Instead of
Basically,
it just being there.
Part of that you have to have a backup plan. So like if you fail to do something, you have other.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I'm gonna just change the verbiage a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just breaking it down your plan, not a backup plan. It's breaking down your plan. All right. So if you think about it, whenever I say look for what grades you need to improve on the most, you start thinking about what subjects you may need to improve in. Set a specific time, all these other things. So if you can visualize it, you already been there, you've been in that position, it's a lot easier to do it because you've seen it before. I'm gonna tell you a personal experience with me, and I'm about to wrap this up. I'm a speaker. That's what I do. Before I was ever had a gig or able to speak with anybody, I imagined myself speaking on stage. I remember at my church, after church was over, I would go walk up on the stage and close my eyes and imagine people standing in front of a multitude of people talking in front of me. So it happened in my mind, I was able to experience it. So once I started to do it, I'm standing in front of you, I don't get nervous. I don't get nervous getting in front of you. I don't get scared, I don't stutter because I've already been in that place. So if you can take what you want to do, break it down in goals and make some action items, visualize yourself doing it. So when it comes to actually doing it, it's a lot easier. You just get it done. Sounds good? So I want to challenge y'all to break down your goals as much as possible. break down your goals, go from your life areas, break it down to 3 goals, and then make 5 action items. And that's why I got you guys contact information, because I want to follow up with you. I want to see, Angie, I'm excited about yours. Because I want to see how you improve on it. Elijah, you as well. I didn't get your contact information. If you want me to, I'll follow up with you. But I really want to see how y'all doing. I'm going to check up with you like maybe every month or so. You too, Ethan, if you want me to. Because I just want to see y'all succeed. Because if I can't just succeed and y'all don't succeed. So.
I want to see myself succeed.
Can we get there's something we could do to track it here at the club? Something that they can look at every single day?
Yeah.